You didn't shout commercials like you always do.
Yeah, you say it earlier and earlier every special.
Oh, that's right. Thanks for reminding me. Okay.
What did you do?
I traveled back in time to the last video to shout it out there.
Oh.
Guess you can't get earlier than that.
Can you use that time machine for actual important stuff?
No.
Thought not.
Okay, bye!
After these messages.
After these messages.
After these messages.
After these messages.
We'll be right back.
Joey, we're going to Ponderosa.
Here I am, just like Bill Cosby in the new movie Leonard Part 6.
Every noun in that sentence you should stay far away from. Bill Cosby, Leonard Part 6, and Ponderosa have all been clarified as great dangers.
On yet another secret mission.
In no reality is Bill Cosby giving you thumbs up a good thing.
Arriving, I enter cautiously.
To say that's something Cosby didn't practice would be a severe understatement.
Then I see it.
Now get a Leonard Part 6 mini spy camera at Ponderosa.
Cosby shouldn't have a secret camera. I think he's kept enough secrets, don't you?
For only 99 cents with any purchase.
All right.
Hi, Leonard.
Mr. Cosby, you know you have a 100 feet restraining order to touch literally anything.
There's a family feeling at Ponderosa.
Family feeling might not be the best choice of words there. I also love Cosby wouldn't bother to show up for an ad for his own movie, but he was all over Jell-O like him being all over something else. I can't imagine why he showed up for these ads more.
We've got jigglers.
Maybe because he knew in the future just hearing him say the word jigglers would make everybody cower in a ball and say, I've never heard that word, but it sounds wrong when he says it now.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle those jigglers.
Oh, God.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle those jigglers.
Eat Jell-O gelatin with our bare hands.
You've done enough with your bare hands, sir. It's okay, I only have 3 more.
Jigglers all the way.
Santa loves jigglers.
Not to the disturbing degree I do, but still.
Oh, what fun these jigglers are when Santa's on his way.
Never playing that clip again.
Santa won't miss just one. Oh, Bill, oh boy.
My lawyer has an airtight case, he'll never take me alive. Oh, for stealing jigglers, yeah, okay. In a way. What the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, Leonard Part 6. God, they knew what every kid wanted to be in 1987. I guess for what they had to do, this was probably the best ad they could get out of it, but I think it goes without saying just about everything that happened in the future tainted this ad's reputation. Too bad, though is it?
There's a family feeling at Ponderosa.
Well, at least it wasn't an ad for Twin Peaks.
The harsh planet of New Texas.
Christ, I already love this ad! Old Texas got sick of threatening freedom, so they made their own planet on Mercury, which is almost as warm as Old Texas.
Holds a substance so precious that outlaws from every hole in the galaxy come to steal it. Curium, the irreplaceable fuel of the universe.
A little subtle in a post-unobtainium world. You may want to try Can't Quite Gidium, or Oil Gold Tisis, or Obvious Commentary Pretentiousness.
Without its red crystals, no ship could fly. No machine could work. Someone was needed to protect the curium from the ultimate outlaw, Tex Hex and his evil gang.
This whole ad is Dune if it was written by Ted Cruz.
The townspeople asked for 1,000 lawmen. They got one. Brave Star.
This is another one of those action figure lines that also got an animated series out of it. And the whole line feels like if that space cowboy from Silverhawks got Homelander's PR firm.
With the eyes of a hawk, the speed of a puma, the strength of a bear.
And the textures of Mr. Game & Watch. How long is this ad? Have we even seen the toy yet?
Brave Star.
Oh, that's what he looks like? I mean, I guess he's not bad, but for all that build-up, I wanted Clint Eastwood with like a T-800 body. This guy looks like David Hasselhoff on Cowboy Ken's body.
Only you know the answer, because you hold the power.
And the power is cinnamon delicious. Okay, as someone who has never seen the show or the toy, I would buy this. It's so much shoved in your face gruffness, it does look like it would be a good time. Fly on, Manimal Cowboy, fly on.
Brave Star. From Mattel, each sold separately.
The extra R stands for Rated R.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Yeah, these ads used to be all over the place. The premise was very simple. The announcer would ask a person on the street if they would do something silly. When they say no, they offer them a Klondike bar, and of course, they end up doing it.
Would you act like your dog?
Him? No, thanks.
For rich, creamy Klondike ice cream? No bark, no bite. Now speak, doggy.
Now strip naked, put on that collar, and lick my leather boots. That's right, doggy. Good doggy.
Would you play patty cake for an almond Klondike?
You get the idea, though. No matter how insanely mundane the request, they always gave in when a Klondike bar was offered.
Would you wear this arrow on your head?
Somebody might see me.
You get a Klondike bar, luscious vanilla ice cream.
You want around?
Well, all right.
And they say the elderly can't live dangerously. Some people act like they've been waiting all their lives for someone to ask them these weird requests.
Would you be a chicken for a Klondike bar?
She didn't even question it. She was like, finally my chance to reveal I was the sound chicken limbo mate when he got hit in the balls has come to fruition.
Yeah, no cluck, no Klondike.
I think that bitch just laid an egg. Some of them almost come across as creepy.
I can stand here.
Okay, stand there.
Just stand here for a Klondike.
Uh-huh.
I don't have to act like a monkey.
Rich chocolate ice cream.
Or hop like a frog ribbit.
Smothered in milk chocolate.
This is gonna end with blood on that board and Jigsaw laughing.
Well,
What would you do for a clean pair of pants? Maybe every 10 years these ads make a little bit of a return.
Hey Shakespeare, would you write a TV sitcom for a Klondike bar?
What you talking about, Willie?
Some of them fresh out of mushroom hallucinations. But the big issue is that what was asked of them was never crazy enough. What we really need is a few of these. Would you choose which of your children would live and which would die?
No.
How about for a Klondike bar?
Susie.
Would you unleash a 12-monkey-style plague that wiped out humanity?
No.
How about for a Klondike bar?
Still no.
How about for 2 Klondike bars?
Oh, that's cool.
Would you kill a person?
Yeah,
I didn't even offer you anything.
that's okay.
Am I the person?
You're just gonna have to find out.
I guess these ads work. I mean, we are still talking about them. But like I said, I just feel like they need to go a little further to be funny.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Except that one, no notes.
Watch Zelda become a legend on your Nintendo Entertainment System.
Frank, we have no idea how to market this game. Can you call your community theater friend to act crazy?
Which way you go?
Yeah, no, she's possessed by Vigo again! Seriously, what is the idea behind this? Renfield doesn't get 8-bit games, so he tries his high school improv on nobody?
Good times. PPP hands. Levers.
Yeah, name the henchman. That's why this game series is still going so long.
Zelda. 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 Zelda.
The Legend of Zelda.
You know the ad agency was handed this and was saying, what the hell's a Zelda? I think it's a Swedish wall plaster. Well, Max Headroom is in. Just have him doing that, shouting random words from the instruction book. Yes, sir. We're brilliant. Fear not, though, as shown in this other commercial that came out around the same time. When you don't know how to advertise Zelda, rap about it.
It's the Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad.
I never thought I'd say this, but we have to cut these versions some slack after seeing how these guys handled it.
Octoroks, Tektites, Levers too. But with your help, our hero pulls through.
The funniest part isn't even the rap, it's how they write these two like an alien race trying to pose as an 80s teen comedy.
Did you see the latest Nintendo newsletter?
Whoa, nice graphics. I'd like to get my hands on that game.
Sorry, I get excited for anything put in front of me. Whoa, my hand! I like to get my hand on that hand!
Yeah, get Zelda.
Awesome.
Intense.
No kidding, we didn't even get to, and I'm here to say. Okay, so neither of these ads really had an idea for what the game was like, but it is fun seeing what they came up with when they clearly have no idea what to come up with.
Awesome.
Intense.
The Nintendo Entertainment System.
Let's green egg and have it.
Let's go way back, all the way to the 1960s. It was a peaceful time when nobody had anything to worry about. And westerns, like the Roy Rogers Show, were crazy popular. So obviously he had a lot of merchandise that creatively thought out of the box about how to kill people.
My partner, Reese.
Dude!
My new Roy Rogers quick shooter hat.
How would you like to be so American? Even your headwear is armed! That thing looks like a Fraggle is taking cover in your hat like a war trench and unpacking heat whenever somebody whispers too loudly.
And you'll always be ready for anything.
Remember that scene in The Fugitive where Tommy Lee Jones blew that guy away just holding his gun around the corner? This is the hat of that. What kind of dirty, complicated Western would have this? This is like playing Cowboys and Indians if it was between Professor Frink and Inspector Gadget. This would be too advanced for a Home Alone trap. Available for $5.98 or $20,000 in today's money, this just doesn't feel like a very heroic toy. I'm waiting for the kid to say, Cowboy Rogers, isn't that something like what the villain in one of your shows would do? Well, the answer is right in my hat. Ah! Maybe part of it too is just how real that little gun looks. I mean, a lot of people outside the US gotta be looking at this like, is everything in America armed? Yes. That pencil? It's armed. That cell phone? It's armed. Even the entire floor is made out of guns. The safety is off on half of them. Try to guess which ones. It's inventive, I'll give him that, but man, who knew Western toys could be so strange?
Ask for Ideal's new Roy Rogers quick shooter hat.
Sold exclusively on Planet New Texas.
Jurassic Park Newsflash, Day 36, Escape of the Dinosaurs.
It's not surprising the biggest movie about dinosaurs would make some pretty cool toys. The commercials for them were pretty cool too. Especially how some of them open with the announcer getting axed off in the intro.
Don't worry, they're safely secured.
Look out! Jurassic Park!
Don't worry, most of our dinosaurs are gentle vegetarians.
That one was especially intense. Was the tour guide SpongeBob?
But the young T-Rex wants a piece of the action.
Ooh, dino damage!
Jesus, dino damage is pretty gruesome. It's like somebody designing this was saying, hey, remember the game Operation? What if we made it look like there was real pain involved?
But later...
Look out, Triceratops!
I also love these ads end with the strangest tagline. Just the announcer like a conspiracy theory nut saying, it's happening.
Hungry for action? It's happening. Look for the JP mark. It's happening.
I warned you if we took the vaccines, the dinopocalypse would happen. Now, it's happening.
Dinosaurs are on a rampage, and only the JP team is tough enough to stop them.
You also gotta love how half the characters look nothing like in the movies.
Muldoon and the Jungle Explorer stuns him. Tim Murphy saves a baby dinosaur.
Tim Murphy is half that age and only claimed the fame as being fried like a banana fritter. I think this would be a more appropriate toy for him.
Snagosaurus! Look out, Nedry!
How the hell is that Nedry? What, did they run out of molds so they were just like, use the old T2 toys, that looks enough like them.
Look for the mark of Jurassic Park figures and vehicles, each sold separately.
I guess the toys were so popular they started making up more characters for the line. And man, do they pick actors I think were literally born to be toys.
The neighborhoods are threatened, and only the dino trackers can stop them.
They look like Jurassic gladiators. If you think they look ridiculous, wait till you hear their names.
T-Rex Turner guns a young T-Rex with a trank arrow. Jaws Jackson put the squeeze on a ramhead, and Harpoon Harrison hooks the demon.
These are the names wrestlers throw out because they want to keep some dignity to their craft.
T-Rex Turner, Jaws Jackson, Harpoon Harrison.
Slab bulkhead.
Fridge, large meat.
On to speed jump.
Bolt, Vanderhuge.
It'd still be a better sequel than every sequel we've gotten from these movies. Yeah, can you imagine if they advertised these for the later Jurassic Park movies? It's the Jurassic World Dominion toys. Play as all your favorite characters, especially this clone of a little girl.
We want to play with that.
Yeah, we want dinosaurs.
Sorry, you have to play with this toy whether you like it or not.
Oh yeah, well my dinosaur will eat you up. Hey, it's a locust.
Jurassic World Dominion, this is apparently what you wanted. Now, just because the movies got bad doesn't mean the toys and the ads for them weren't still pretty cool.
Jurassic Park, dino trackers and dinosaurs each sold separately.
Big, McLarge, huge.
Time to relax.
I have been looking at that easy-to-read green text all day.
Definitely time for some Wrigley Spearmint gum.
Wrigley Spearmint?
Jesus Christ!
What?
What is Wrigley Spearmint?
Well, it's pure chewing satisfaction.
No, the correct answer is the
Need more data, please.
The missiles are now launched. Say goodbye to Florida.
I don't think I will.
This I gotta see.
Wrigley Spearmint has a mouth-pleasing feeling.
that turns you into a Commodore 64 blow-up doll.
That computes. So what's your analysis?
This is part of a short series of commercials where computers, through of course non-debatable data, conclude that Wrigley is, oh, what's that term again?
Pure chewing satisfaction.
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 Was this a phrase I missed in the 80s?
Pure chewing satisfaction?
The one thing you don't want to hear your woman say when she's going down on you.
Wrigley Spearmint is pure chewing satisfaction.
Yeah.
Are you pure chewing satisfaction?
Well, what do you mean?
Insert hand.
Sure, I see no problem with that.
Now, what happens if I cross-reference satisfying?
So yeah, it goes without saying these ads are pretty lame, but it is an adorable kind of lame.
So how come you never talked to me before?
Wrigley Spearmint is pure chewing satisfaction.
I'll leave you be.
My Pet Monster.
Hell yeah, I loved My Pet Monster when I was a kid. Even just hearing the word monster, isn't something like this the first thing that comes to your mind? Except he's cooler, because he looks like one that gets thrown in jail on that island from where the wild things are for getting drunk and pissing on shit.
He's bigger than big.
When he fights battles, he always wins.
And he's your friend, too.
Nice segue. He's the deadliest creature around, but he's nice. The coolest part was the breakaway chains, which I know a lot of kids, including myself, were like, holy shit, this thing is like preschool steroids. And then when you get them, it's just Velcro and plastic. Honestly, it was probably harder to keep them together than to break them apart. But this boy seems to like them.
Breakaway, too.
Calm down, kid. Even Frosted Flakes would be like, do my kids sound like that?
You're a tiger.
I'm raising some dorks.
It's My Pet Monster, you're busting loose.
He's big.
And scary.
And helps people, too.
Okay, getting some mixed messages here, Ad.
He's big.
And scary.
And helps people, too.
He just did my taxes last week. I didn't know plastic chains were deductible.
My Pet Monster plays all day.
Tough.
Awesome.
Looking great.
The funny thing is, they tried to market it as a girly toy, too. Like with the spin-off, My Monster Pet.
A monster pet.
Which, by the way, what is the hierarchy of these things? Did, like, My Pet Monster enslave My Monster Pets? But look, they suddenly go from creepy and gross to soft and lovable.
Straight up for action. Got a monster pet. But monster pet's a good pet, too. And so friendly.
And okay, I'll just say it. When the chains are on a girl, it looks like the monster is kidnapping her. Don't give me that look. In the other commercial, you were looking at this scene saying, are they playing or is he dragging her to his Nerf dungeon? You know this is a little messed up.
Uh-oh. Beware of monster pets.
You get detention, you get detention, you get detention. Nobody should bring a toy to work that has a Shrek dick nose.
And he's your friend, too.
And all your friends will want him for their friend, too.
Okay, it's a little odd, but it got me hyped for the toy, and all these years later, I still think it looks pretty cool.
My Pet Monster has breakaway chains from Amtoy and American Greetings Company.
And don't forget to check out the movie. Oh, don't do that.
Well, you guys sure look like you're ready for a good time.
Was everybody in the 80s a psycho? This is an ad for Canada Dry, and because God knows their PSAs weren't enough nightmare fuel, our neighbors from the north had to make their sodas terrifying too.
Isn't that a holiday spirit, eh, Fred?
I don't want to know what he does to these dolls when the party is over.
Hurry up, Jeanette.
Yeah, smile, Jeanette, like you're not being held against your will.
Each light, refreshing beverage is the best you can pour. And the best gets even the slowest starting party off and running.
Aw, it changed so soon. I was really enjoying a Megan Christmas.
Here's to Harry. Am I the perfect toast or what?
Just let me go. I want to see my children again.
Nothing gets a party started like Canada Dry.
Quick, Jeanette, the Canada Dry.
The purge just started. Is there really anything else to say about this one? It's creepy, horrifying, and does not make me want whatever it's selling. Unless it's a Muppet flamethrower, which I'm pretty sure these guys already have. Nothing else to say, but all around unpleasant.
Quick, Jeanette, the Canada Dry.
I'm in the Twilight Zone.
Ever wonder what the Power Rangers really talk about?
These guys are gonna make us miss who's the boss.
I wish Tony were here.
What would he do? Hit them with a feather duster?
Tony's okay, but Angela's the tough one.
You're right. Angela is tough.
We're not about to miss who's the boss.
It's 5:30. Quick, turn on Fox 33.
Couldn't even say anything during that. I was so confused. What accents are those even supposed to be? I mean, I'm already offended watching this, but how offended should I be? It's almost like a catch-all to make sure every nationality claims offense at this.
I wish Tony were here.
What would he do? Hit them with a feather duster?
And okay, I can stretch my imagination enough to believe high schoolers can drive robotic dinosaurs to fight giant monsters, but not at teens ever discussing with any passion who's the boss.
Tony's okay, but Angela's the tough one.
I mean, when they ask, what do you think the Power Rangers really talk about? Weren't you expecting something like, my parents are such fascists! They limit my screen time to only 23 hours a day!
At least yours didn't make a TikTok account to hit on Happy Your Friends.
Dude, you can probably call the cops on him. Maybe. I'm not sure.
I think the bigger question is, why are we just looking at a time slot when fighting a monster?
Well, I hate this. I love you guys, but I hate this.
Hey, has anybody seen Who's the Boss?
Piss off, Boomer!
Your generation's the devil!
It's confusing, odd, and like Paw Patrol advertising American Horror Story. It just makes no sense.
It's 5:30. Quick, turn on Fox 33.
Seriously, Alyssa Milano's a treasure.
I didn't know you had a new baby in the family.
This is called a real baby doll. And I guess back then this looked like a real baby.
What are you gonna name her? Jennifer. I wrote it on the birth announcement.
Oh, you know full well you have no friends to send this to. Don't worry, we'll still have party guests.
Everybody got an announcement about your real baby except me.
Well, that's because you can't act, you little village of the damned.
Real baby. You're my sleepy real baby and I love you.
About as real as a mascot for Squid Games. My favorite is this grandma who just looks like she's having none of this.
Whose baby is this?
Your folks said I was babysitting one PIA, not two.
I named her Katie. I'm sending out the birth announcements right now. She's a doll.
Doesn't it sound like she's really saying,
She's a doll.
What's wrong with you? Do you know it's a doll, or were you born with a terminal case of the dumbs?
Can I hold her?
Be careful. She's my real baby.
Oh, don't worry, I won't drop her like I did with you.
also, am I crazy, or is that thing huge?
It looks less like a real baby and more like a stunted Oompa Loompa.
She's my sleepy real baby.
I don't know. The doll isn't my thing, but I guess the ad is okay enough.
Real baby and sleepy real baby each comes with 5 birth announcements.
And be on the lookout for our newest edition, Man Baby.
Who are those great-looking dolls?
She's a doll!
Okay, I don't do many ads from the 70s, but it's interesting to see how the Hollywood life looked through the eyes of Barbie.
It's fun pretending they're movie stars, isn't it?
Yeah. It's Quick Curl Barbie and Mod Hair Ken.
Honestly, most of this ad is fine for what it is, but there's one part that really stands out.
Put a mustache on Ken and make believe he's the bad guy.
Because porno stash equals instant villain? And sometimes it does.
Or sideburns and play he's the hero.
Mustache bad, sideburns good. You realize you're saying this in the decade when everybody had a mustache. What if one of these girls had a father who had a mustache? Would they be like,
You know, my dad has a mustache.
I know. He's behind you. Don't look. He knows we're watching. Don't look.
Turn around, Cindy.
Okay.
Everything else about it is fine. It's just that one weird-ass moment. Not a ton else to say about it, but don't grow a mustache.
Quick Curl Barbie and Mod Hair Ken dolls with their own accessories, each sold separately from Mattel.
Mine very much has an undertone of violence.
A soft drink is not a magic potion, a status symbol, or a badge that says who I am.
You know, sometimes you just gotta call something funny. And the Sprite Images Nothing ads from the 90s were pretty damn funny.
It will not make me more attractive to the opposite sex, though I wish it would. You're beautiful.
The ad campaign for soda mocked every other ad campaign for sodas. Like that somehow only sexy people drink their product.
What do the really beautiful people drink? The same thing as the rest of us.
That if you drink Sprite, suddenly you'll be a pro at sports.
Grant Hill drinks Sprite.
If you want to make it to the NBA, practice.
That the badass people you see on TV are really badass people.
Turbo Sword 7! God, genius! The can's upside down!
Don't talk to me like a child! I played Hamlet at Cambridge!
Drinking a certain soda doesn't suddenly equal a party.
Oh man, line's busted.
And like I've joked about several times on these commercial specials, some mascots are downright terrifying.
That's because there's a delicious ray of sunshine in every drop.
These ads were goddamn hilarious. There's just one little problem. They're doing a lot of things they're telling you not to fall for. Grant Hill was in a lot of these ads, and again, he's very funny. But he's a celebrity in an ad saying don't listen to celebrities in ads.
Would you want an NBA player operating on you, handling a nuclear reactor?
Then why do you want one telling you what to drink?
Well, my thirst is telling me I want water.
The correct answer is Sprite.
But I want water.
You want Sprite.
Water.
Sprite!
There's one that literally shows all the money he's getting paid as he advertises the product.
Only drink with that cool, crisp, refreshing taste that satisfies even my manliest thirst.
Now that we said don't trust commercials, don't not trust our commercials. You can mock these commercials all you want, Sprite, but you know when the campaign is over, you're just gonna go back to doing the exact same things they are.
What's better than Juki?
Juki Duck!
I drink 93,000 cans and I got this Juki sauce! I got this Juki hornet.
There's one reason to drink something, and it isn't to get junk.
Want tickets to see Kobe Bryant? Well, stop begging and start drinking Sprite.
Okay, seriously, I don't want to be too hard on these because really these commercials are goddamn hilarious. I guess it'd be like hating those movies that say we need to eat the rich, despite that they're usually made by rich people. I can't help it. Good writing's good writing, and these ads are worth tracking down and watching all of. Just as long as you don't think too hard about it.
Do you see a beautiful naked woman? If you do, you probably just need a girlfriend.
It's Sprite.
What do you want to get?
Ice cream.
Okay, we've been running low on PSAs recently, but I think I found a pretty good one. It starts with a woman and her kid walking down the street when it looks like someone's watching them.
Let's go, honey.
Whoa, what the hell? What the hell, what the hell, what the hell, what the hell? Oh my god, you're surrounded! Run, bitch, run!
Together, we can find a child by signing up for free wireless Amber Alerts on your cell phone.
Excuse me, I think my brain needs to explode. Holy shit, was that a good twist? I 100% did not see that coming. First of all, talk about the most intimidating Good Samaritans. What, did they get them on loan from that Harold and Kumar joke? Even that van, I swear, was giving me evil eyes. Who's driving a windowless van and not up to something? Screw what I was saying before about these girls. They were probably the ones doing the abducting the whole time. Second, who thought up such a brilliant but insane, demented idea? Of course, Canada. The Twilight Zone of PSAs. Well, screw it. You won me over with this one. I'm gonna sign up for all these alerts, even if I'm not Canadian. And I will never text stop. I want to see what crazy twist will be at the end of another one of these stories. In fact, I want a twist like that. Here, I'm gonna sign up for it right now. Boom, there we go. Now where's my twist ending? Oh, hi, Tamara. Hi everybody. What's up? I feel so different. What's going on? Oh my god. I know what this is. I know what's going on. I know what they did to me. They turned me into a Canadian PSA! I legit did not see that coming. Where am I now?
Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you stuff it in your face.
Oh god, they're so creepy and unpleasant.
Though it might look good to eat. Though it might look good to eat.
Oh jeez, I can't look at them. Take me away.
It might look good to...
Now where am I? Oh no, not this one. Not this one. You know what happens when we play this one.
What is that? It's a...
Damn you, Canada!